So several years ago, I had a housewarming / birthday party event. I sent out the gift registry, and closer to the day of the party, I realized that people were not purchasing things off the gift registry, so I was getting annoyed. I tell one of my friends situationship at the time, I said, I'm really gonna be annoyed if people really show up empty-handed to this doubleheader event when all the food, drinks, etc. were provided for you. Like, how are you raised? Are you okay? So I told him that in passing. We get to the day of the event. He takes me out to his car, and he was like, I don't wanna see you annoyed. Purchased everything on my gift registry. A standard. I mentioned it once, and he took immediate action. A standard. Second situation that I can think of, I had COVID. He calls me, he was like, hey, do you want to hang out today? I said, no, sorry, I have COVID, I'm gonna be at the apartment. He was like, okay, are you gonna be there all day? I said, yes. He was like, okay, I feel better. Within the hour, he dropped off a get well soon basket. Didn't even say anything. I just got a notification from the doorman, and he was already well on his way. I call him, and he was just like, yeah, I was just thinking of you, I hope that you feel better. And that was it. And you want me to settle?
So if he was so great, why you not with him? It's so funny when women share these stories of these amazing or rich guys that they've experienced, but they are never with them currently though. I mean, he sounded like a sweat to me. He bought the whole registry, dropped off a care package when you were sick, handled everything without being asked. But he's just a story now. See, women love using these highlight reels from men who either never claimed them or from men that they never liked. A lot of y'all treat these moments like test drives. You like how it feels, but you never choose the man that actually made you feel that way. Then you hold the next man to a bar set by somebody that you left behind. Think about that. He wasn't good enough to be with, but he's good enough to become the standard. I don't make the rules. I just play the game. It's a dirty game. Stay focused though.
So many of these modern women, they want a man that's passionate about them. They want a man that shows an intense longing and a desire. An intense longing and a desire for them. And men are saying, after what I just saw, no. You ain't got nothing else to desire. You didn't show it all. Absolutely not.
If you think a woman can be loyal to you and you only, you out of your mother mind. Women are only loyal to themselves. They're only loyal to their feelings. All right. And women being this way doesn't mean they're broken. All right. They're just hardwired to be for themselves. They are survival based creatures. That's why married women cheat all the time. That's why women are hypergamous. They monkey branch, looking for a bigger and better deal because they feel they are hijacked by emotions. So if another man can come and make a woman feel a certain type of way, regardless if she's in a committed relationship or a marriage, she's going to do what she feels that she wants to do because women are only loyal to themselves. They're only loyal to their feelings. You as a man, you have to understand this as soon as possible, because if you don't, you got a whole lot of heartbreaks coming real soon.
You game up, bro. Y'all these thinking they deserve to be spoiled over nothing, gang. These out here feeling entitled.
Nah, I've got a perfect story time for this exact conversation, man. One time I was just talking to a girl, just casual conversation, just getting to know her a little bit. And I asked her, what is your idea of the perfect first date? Like if a man took you on this date, you would just be so happy and so excited because it's just perfect to you. This lady looked me in my face, no joking. She was serious. She said, a trip to Bora Bora. And I was confused. I was shocked. I was expecting some regular answer like a walk in the park or maybe some fun activities, maybe her favorite food, you know, regular. She said Bora Bora. I was shook. I said Bora Bora, like the remote island getaway resort with the crazy blue water, that Bora Bora? And she looked at me and she said, yeah, that Bora Bora. So I told her, I said, I ain't gonna lie, not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but that's a little bit crazy, you know, expecting somebody that doesn't really know you to just take you to Bora Bora as a first date is kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. And when I said that to her, she immediately clapped back at me and she said, well, if you can't afford to do it, just say that. See, now I'm finna turn up and get real disrespectful with your goof, man, because it's not a matter of whether I can or can't afford it. It's why would I want to do that for somebody I don't know? I'd honestly prefer to get to know somebody a bit more before being expected to drop bands on them like that. Shawty, can you even afford to take yourself to Bora Bora? That's the real question. Have you ever even been there? Probably not, but you want somebody else to just come in your life and just do that shit for you for what? Who are you for what?
You know, men are not going to continue. I think men are getting to a point to where they would rather take a loss, right? I'd rather lose, as you would put it, as you would have it, if you say so. I would rather lose than sit up here and try to convince somebody to like me and they don't even care about me. That's the point that a lot of men are getting to. So you're not going to see me beg. You're not going to see me sit up here and pine and sing a song, Earth Angel, will you be mine? And since I lost my baby, and you're not going to hear me saying that because there's not really anything out here to beg for. I'm not going to sit up here and convince you to like me. You don't even like me.
Do you guys remember the viral video of the woman that was ending her marathon? Like she was almost to the finish line and then her kids came running at her and the dad was like behind the gate and he allowed the kids to go running towards her. And then she like ignored them and kept on running. And then everyone started stitching that video and started hating on the dad for allowing the kids to go run towards the mom and like ruin her moment. Yeah, well, if you didn't remember, I'm reminding you. There is a clear double standard here. All in all, I think that it is the sweetest thing to watch this video of this child running towards his dad. But then it also makes me think, what is it that doesn't allow us to feel that same way when the kids are running towards the mom? I think it's sweet. And I just think looking back that dad shouldn't have received so much hate.
A lot of these modern women are feeling that men are not really investing. They're not engaged. The experience, the meeting, us being here on the date, it kind of feels flat, right? And while I understand, you know, if you come out there, you should probably try to put your best foot forward, right? But you have to understand, men are reading you. They're watching you and they're saying, oh, here we go. Like you say something and a man is like, because y'all think y'all are the only ones that do that. And a man is saying, oh, here we go again. He hears a certain thing, or he sees a certain thing, sees a look, you know, maybe you're wearing something and you're like, oh, here we go again. It's going to be a long night.
So that's what I'm saying. If a woman requires a different level from y'all will.
Who are you to require any different level? Who are you? Why do you think that I should spend more money on you because you have a vagina?
I mean, what are you going to spend it on then? Like, what are you
I don't have to spend it on anything. Bills, things of an importance. You're one of those women who believe if I spend $500 on a date, that's more effort than me actually setting up something where we're able to actually spend time with each other and thinking about the environment that we're in and thinking about the place and how with the time and the temperature and how it's going to smell, things like that. You're focused on, well, I want to take pictures so I can put it on Instagram to show everybody that I have a man with money. Valentine's Day, I want to see the roses on the bed with the balloons and the flowers and the chocolate with my name and a balloon so everybody can see. Let me put it behind glass because it's not the importance of what this man did for me. It's how much money he spent so I can show the world that I have this type of man.
Well, that's what y'all are. Nobody appreciates something that they got for free. Y'all are that way. Men don't appreciate nothing they got. Men don't appreciate a woman that they got for free, to be honest. They only appreciate a woman they had to work for. And sometimes they What
are you talking about?
I'm just trying to see what men actually want, but like
I'm telling you, but you don't like the answer because it goes against what you believe. You believe that a man is valuable. You believe a man is valuable because he just got money to spend it on. You're a bottom of the barrel woman. You're bought. You're a prostitute. A man can sleep with you if he got enough money. A man can't sleep with you because he has integrity. A man can't sleep with you because he's a good man, because he's a man of God, because he can teach you things and has wisdom. He can sleep with you because he can take you on a nice expensive dinner date and do it enough times where you feel like, you know what, this ain't got money, I'm gonna give him some pussy. You're a prostitute. You're a modern day prostitute. You just don't want to admit it.
You know, you have a lot of steady guys, a lot of regular guys, a lot of average guys out here that are continuing to get overlooked because you would prefer, and it's like I talked about in some other commentary, you want a guy that's chaotic, that's up and down. You want a guy that And, I'm laughing about it, but I'm not really joking. You want a guy to beat you upside the head, a guy that you got to run out the house 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, run down the street, beat down your neighbor's door. That's the type of guy that you got to call the freaking police to get that man up out of there. Got to take that man to jail. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. And that's the type of stuff these modern women want.
For women, being single is a sign of intelligence now. If you've been single for a while, your friends and family will try and convince you that there's something wrong with you. There isn't. There's something right. Intelligent women stay single because they just don't tolerate nonsense. Chasing a man seems ludicrous if you're a woman of intelligence. You won't work to get a man who can't speak on your level. You won't believe the transparent kaleidoscope of excuses that men will throw your way for being flaky or unreliable, or just not dynamic. You won't tolerate disrespect, dalliance, diversion, deviation, and deliberate delay. If men could only feel what an intelligent woman feels when she gets home, closes the door, pulls her bra out of her top, pours her own drink, and strokes her own cat, they'd understand the level they'd have to surpass if they wanted to date her properly. Big hug.
So I was out tonight with my girlfriends. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to pin my hair up so I can do my lashes. Out tonight with my girlfriends. We were doing our 2025 wrap up, drinking wine, doing vision boards, being crazy. And the topic of submission came up. They said, Nikki, would you ever submit to a man? I looked at them like they were crazy because I was already 2 glasses in. And I said, submit to who? To a man? Child, no. I don't even like men like that. Why would I submit to a man? They said, Nikki, that's not a good enough reason. Give us 5 examples of why you would not submit to a man. I said, okay. Number 1. I can make you, you can't make me. So why would me as a creator bend to my creation? That's stupid, number 1. Number 2, it says that all men are liars. And the Bible clearly states this. So why would I submit to somebody who I know is going to lie to me at some point in time? Number 3, why would I submit to a man whose G-spot is in his butthole? That your G-spot is in your butthole. Number 4, why would I submit to somebody who pees and comes out of the same tube? That makes no sense to me. Number 5, why would I submit to a man when God didn't even submit to a man? Because God was born what? Of a woman. So if God thought enough of me to be born through me as a woman and he never submitted to a man, then why would I submit to a man? Easy.
All women are open to other men who she believes would be a better choice. All women are always looking at all times. Just like your phone is always scanning for a Wi-Fi signal, women are always scanning, always, 100%. Doesn't matter if this past Wednesday she gave you a Valentine's Day card, made you a steak, gave you a beach. Doesn't matter. She could break up with you today. And you're going to say, well, but just 2 days ago we had Valentine's Day and I took you away for a weekend last weekend to a bed and breakfast. Like the wind, man. Like the wind and the weather. Scanning like Wi-Fi for a better signal. Every last one. Put the mechanisms in place where you are not shell-shocked and broadsided and blindsided.
It all starts with 3 things: consistency, consistency, consistency. These women just want to see a pattern from you. They want to make sure your actions match your words. Another rule I follow is, I just do it. A lot of guys make the mistake of asking, are you good? Are you straight? Do you need anything? I don't do that. If I see she's struggling with something, it could be something simple as maybe she's carrying some bags, or maybe she's just putting together a piece of IKEA furniture. I'm just gonna jump in there and help. And if we're in a relationship and she's having one of those off pay weeks and her refrigerator's empty and she has no gas in her tank, I'm not gonna ask her. If I'm in a situation where I can help, I'm either gonna put some money in her purse or some food in her refrigerator and some gas in her tank. If you're at her house and you notice her grass needs to be cut, I'm not gonna ask her. Just grab the lawnmower and get out there and do it. I'm just saying, take care of it. Take that off her plate. Now, some of them will even try to stop you when you're trying to help.
One reason why the chosen man should remain single is because women don't want a real relationship with the anointed man, with the man on his purpose, with the man that has things coming to him frequently, freely, and abundantly. They just want validation to say that they were with this successful, anointed man. They will tell their friends, hey, I had him for the day. I had him for a shorter period of time just to boost their ego. But they don't really want longevity with the anointed because they understand that their light is diminished when the chosen presence is around them because they are not prioritized. They're not put first. They're not raised on a pedestal as if they're some princess. They're actually treated with logic and, with reason. But chosen men, subconsciously, we understand this because purpose comes first. And when a woman is not prioritized and put second after purpose, we then get resentment. So it's best to just remain on your purpose and go as far as you can on that divine alignment. Then a woman who realizes and recognizes your value and that you have fulfilled your purpose will then come in with respect and actually honor what you have built. Stay chosen.
Do you think chivalry is...
Yeah, but maybe I just haven't been around the right guys.
To quote the great Dave Chappelle, he says, chivalry is and women it. Certainly, I think social media, dating apps have played a big factor. But I think that when it comes to like who should pay on the first date, guys doing these sort of traditional things, like a lot of women seem to just blithely assume that traditional gender roles assigned to men are something that they are entitled to the benefits of by magical default, instead of it being something that women have to help culture and nurture for it to be there for men. If you want traditional treatment, you ought to be a traditional woman. If you're not a traditional woman, you cannot expect traditional treatment from men.
I have to argue with that. Like, I think I'm a traditional woman.
Are you? I mean, you said you've had like what, 30 plus partners?
I don't think that has anything.
You say you're what, like 33 or something?
34.
I ain't nothing. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
You're doing great, girl.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I go to church every weekend. I'm like very spiritual. I know what I want. Sometimes you haven't met the right person yet, and there's nothing wrong with you.
This might be a hot take, but I really don't care. I think women should start approaching men more, and I'm so serious. And I don't mean that in like a feminist equality type of way. I mean it in like a it's more efficient that way type of way. And anybody that knows me in real life knows that I be sharking dudes for real. Like, anytime I'm outside, I will pick and choose who I want to talk to, and I will walk right up to you and talk. And a lot of women think I'm crazy for that. And I am crazy. But there's also a method to my madness, you feel me? Because it's like, the way I see it, you have one of two options when you're outside, right? You could get approached by 5 different men that you probably wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Or you could walk into a bar, look around the room, find the one that you find attractive, and walk straight up to him. Like, it just makes good business sense, you feel me? Time is money. And they never see it coming, because women don't typically do this, but these other minnows, I'm a shark.
You don't listen to me! Stop taking my phone! Let it out! Just listen to me! This is the place to be heard! Let it out! She never take accountability! Accountability! She never take accountability! She just keep going to the phone! We're going to call the cops, it's illegal. Stop going to the phone! I pay the bill! I hear you. Ah! I just want to watch the game and have a glass of red wine. I need a drink and watch it, please. Outside to the bar. What are we looking for? Understanding. That's something we need to receive. Who am I supposed to be? I'll be a woman supposed to be? You give me head no more. What she won't do, another woman will. Like for real. Peace, love, comfort, understanding. Peace, love, comfort, understanding. Guess what? Peace, love, understanding, comfort. No! We're here to survive. And that's only 2 feet. You will live, but you'll be paralyzed. Let it out! Who are you hitting? Who are you hitting?
I never ramble, I never hop on here and do this, but I think it is time because I am sick and tired of it. Men are in their soft eras. This generation, they just want to be soft, they don't want to commit, they want to have their options, and they want to play the game. They try and turn it on the women that they are crazy, this and that, because they just want them to only have eyes for them. But now, at this day and age, you open up Instagram and you're looking at 18 different bikini models and options. Men, if you're talking to a girl and you vibe with her and you connect with her, try focusing on just that girl for a little bit. Give it time. Take time to get to know her, what she likes, what she doesn't like. You're really messing with too much, like at once. Like, simplify. Miami is rough out here. I don't know where all of you guys are, but I'm newly single to this area and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking what I see. I'd rather just be alone at this point. The streets are not for this one. No, sir, no, ma'am. If you guys feel the same way about men being soft and not being able to commit as much nowadays, put it in the comments. Let me know if you agree, because it's true.
I just bought this nigga an AP for his birthday. Ain't buying APs.
I hate this topic. My ex spent 20 grand on me for my birthday. She used the money I gave her. She still brag about it. I spent 20 grand on it. How you get the 20 grand? Don't ever mention that at all. I bought you an AP. You get AP money now. Out the conversation. They don't even mention it. You realize what world we in, and this is why men, we all got to shaping up. And this is why I don't like just point blame, because it's all of us, man. We all fall in love with women. And when you in love, let me tell you, it's one of the purest things. When you fall in love with a woman, it's special. But let me tell you this, man. These women get away, it's criminal, man. It's treason. She will use your credit card to buy your birthday gift, and you need to appreciate her for spending your money in the way she wanted to spend it because she appreciated you. This is a mind, the mental gymnastics of Gabby Douglas doing 50 somersaults. What is this? How'd you get AP money? I bought you an AP.
The longer someone stays alone, the harder it becomes for them to enter a relationship again. Here's why. And nobody talks about this honestly. When you've spent years on your own, you build a life that fits only you. Your routines, your habits, your space, your peace. Everything works exactly the way you want it to. Then someone new enters your life, and suddenly compromise feels uncomfortable. Not because they're asking too much, because you've forgotten how to make room for someone else. Over time, independence turns into protection. You become so used to relying on yourself that vulnerability starts feeling dangerous. So you keep people at a distance, pull away when things get serious, and convince yourself you're fine on your own. The hardest part, being alone, starts feeling safer than being hurt. And when solitude becomes your comfort zone, love begins to feel like a threat to your peace instead of something that could add to it. This isn't because you're unlovable. It's what happens when self-protection becomes a lifestyle. Deep down, the desire for connection never disappears. It's just hidden, buried beneath years of guarding your heart. Save this if it explains something you couldn't put into words, and comment yes if it hit hard.
You want to come and save you? I don't need a man. Yes, the you do. How you talk on a device created by a man saying that you don't need a man? Riding in a car that was probably made by a man, but you don't need a man. Living in a house built by men, but you don't need a man. Make it make sense. If your house caught on fire right now, who would you be expecting to come and save you? A firewoman? A firewoman? Huh? That's who you want to come save you? You want to come and save you? I didn't think so. Now, I understand feminism has warped a lot of you brains and things like that, but it wasn't just police officer. It was policeman, fireman, mailman, man. You need a man.
I bring absolutely nothing to a man's life. I bring nothing to the table. I was married for 22 years. I left it all there. I will not cook for you any night of your life. You have kids? Great. Can we pretend like it's flowers in the attic? I don't want to see them or hear them. Got a mom? I don't want to meet her. I'm not doing your laundry. I'm not cleaning up. I'm definitely not digging you out of debt. I'm not cheering you on in life. You're an adult. Cheer for yourself. I did all that and more for decades. I have nothing left to give. Quite honestly, I probably shouldn't have given it at all to begin with. Because look where it got me. Divorced. This stage in the game, post-divorce, adult children, no man wants me. I'm nothing more than just a warm body. That's it. Just over there in the corner, a warm body. I don't ask for anything, and I give even less than I ask for. So really, what's the point? We can just look at each other, take up space in the same house. The only real benefit I see is sort of like a in-person life alert. You know, if I see you go down, I'll call 911.
What kind of career do those women have when they come to you?
I mean, I don't really care about it.
Why not?
Because generally speaking, men don't care about a woman's career. We just don't.
But you said you should bring more to the table. So why not a career?
Let's say me and you were on a date, right? And I
Oh,
told you,
no.
hypothetically, bear with me here. I know you hate me and everything. We're on a date and I tell you, hey, look, I have like this awesome Jordan collection. I got these designer wallets. I got like this walk-in closet. It's awesome. What's
Okay.
your thoughts with that?
You buy a lot of expensive things. Yes.
Okay, so what else comes to mind when I'm talking about my obsession for fashion?
You like fashion. You like to dress up, essentially.
Okay, what's your opinion on that? Would it be fair to say that you'd be indifferent to me saying that?
Yes, because
Okay, hold on.
what's the point?
Pause that. Thank you. That's exactly how we feel about women's careers.
What? What do you mean? What are
No,
you
hold on.
talking
No,
about?
I really want you to take that in.
Huh?
That same level of indifference, right, that you have
Uh-huh.
for me having an awesome wardrobe or sneakers or whatever, you're indifferent to it. That's exactly how men feel about women's careers because my wardrobe doesn't benefit you,
Mhm.
right? It doesn't benefit you.
No.
Same thing. A woman's career doesn't benefit us. It doesn't
What?
benefit us because we're still going to be expected to be a protector and a provider.
I'm just saying it'd be nice to get some credit for scheduling the family photos. That was my gift to you. I gave you credit. Right, but once again, it wasn't enough. Once again, I messed up and you're not happy. I said that scheduling the family photos was a great gift, which I really do appreciate, but it was one step, arguably the easiest step, followed by a bunch of other steps where the mental load fell primarily on my shoulders. How? Well, you accidentally scheduled it on a day where we already had plans, so I needed to change those plans. I needed to figure out what the kids were going to wear. I had to get them all ready and out the door before 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning because you needed to sleep in. I had worked the night shift, and that's understandable, but you scheduled that time slot, right? I'm simply saying it was my job to fight with them the morning of to put on the clothes I had picked out for them. And I could have used you on my team. But that's part of the problem, because I'm not going to make them wear some stupid sweater for a family picture, right? Just let them wear whatever they want. No, that's not a thing. You're supposed to look nice in your family photos. It's a picture that we're going to have framed. Who cares what we wear? I do. That's the problem here. You wanted to get me a gift, so you thought, I'll schedule the family photos, which is a great idea. But if you really wanted it to be a gift, something that I would be excited about receiving, then you need to be on my team and work towards my vision for what that would be, not yours. Or else this isn't a gift for me. It's a chore that adds stress and ultimately just makes me feel abandoned. I can see that. I wasn't on your team. I'm sorry. Thanks. I know it wasn't intentional, and I really do appreciate the work that you put in thinking about me.
Unpopular opinion. A submissive woman controls a man without even trying to. First of all, she understands that submission is not about bowing, shrinking, or losing herself. It's understanding influence. And a woman who knows who she is doesn't have to overpower a man. She doesn't have to compete with him. She don't have to challenge his masculinity because she aligns with it. When a man feels respected, valued, and trusted, he's going to volunteer you access to everything. His protection, his provision, his loyalty, his decision making. You won't have to ask that man for near anything. She also doesn't have to force control because she inspires devotion. Men fight dominance, but they will surrender to peace. A submissive woman isn't a weak woman, baby. She is an emotionally intelligent woman and never has to beg for power because she already has it. And guess what? She knows it.
Are men stronger than women physically?
No opinion.
You don't have an opinion on that?
No.
What do you mean?
I don't have an opinion.
You don't have an opinion. What do you what do you think?
I don't have an opinion.
You don't want to answer the question?
I don't have an opinion. Is that okay?
Is it that you don't want to share your opinion?
Oh no, that's not what it is.
Generally speaking, are men physically stronger than women?
No opinion.
You don't have an opinion?
No.
Let me ask you a question then. Do you think men and women are of equal strength, generally speaking?
No opinion.
Are you just being bad faith intentionally?
No. You don't like my answer. That's all.
Well, you haven't given me an answer, so there's not really room for me to like or dislike your answer.
Is the reason you're wanting to plead the fifth because you're afraid of kind of the cultural backlash of like, oh, well, people think that everybody can be just as strong as everybody. It's not true. I was just curious.
No.
Okay. What's your reason for pleading the fifth?
No opinion.
Are you just going to answer that to every question? No,
No, I
opinion?
don't have an opinion on this topic. Thank you.
Next.
What?
You know, I keep saying this, and you know what it made me realize? That the women who think like this are just completely brainwashed. And I think this type of mentality get in the way of them finding a genuine relationship. Because at the end of the day, if anybody never find who they want to be with, guess what they're going to be able to do? They're going to be able to survive. They're going to be able to take care of themselves. Right? And you should be trying to make your own life easier. Like, why is it so necessary for people to do bare minimum shit to make y'all believe they serious about you? I don't understand that. All you need is food, water, and shelter to survive. And they say you got to make their life easier. In what way? What is so hard to do with your life? You live in a first world country. People just so greedy and they just so materialistic that they never satisfied with nothing. And that's the real issue. Make my life easier. They don't plan on doing that, so they gonna make shit harder for you too. It say, at this grown age, why would I even be entertaining a man that adds absolutely no value to my life? Now, doing basic shit is not real value, because you can do it yourself. The real value is the real connection. So why do y'all even gotta tell y'allself shit like this? Like it's an option to settle for less, because y'all do it. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
3 songs to play when you are no longer a simp ass nigga. Now, a lot of you niggas, y'all won't be able to relate to this. But the ones that do, just know that y'all got it. But here are 3 songs that can help you achieve that shit on bro, alright? First song though is Eye for an Eye by Boston Richie. Now, just like his ass keep reiterating in the song, bro, this shit is all about peace. I always remember that peace can be a base of success and greatness. Hold peace close to your heart, not no sorry ass hoe on my grandma, alright? Second song though is Little Old Me by that nigga Lucky. Now you playing this shit, bro, you gotta understand that you need to just tap back in and lock back in with yourself. Playing this motherfucker right here, bro, gonna have you doing all the right shit you need to in order to upgrade yourself. Always know that you're not supposed to change for a motherfucker. Just make sure that you upgrade on my grandma, alright? Once everything start to go your way, shit shining, and motherfuckers start to come back, cause trust me, they will. Then your ass wanna play I Don't Wanna Hear It by Boss Man D-Lo. Now this song does a good job at summarizing everything that I was saying. You play this shit when everything is going your way and motherfuckers is starting to like come back around and do weird ass fluky shit. Cause it will happen, bro. Trust me, I've seen it on bro, alright? But yeah, man, hopefully y'all guys get all that simple shit out your system. Get y'all bitch ass off my phone.
I think these modern women really understand that a lot of times a man is watching you. So, you know, you're going to be asking why a man is not wanting to commit, why a man is not wanting to do a lot of things, right? It's because you've decided that you're going to act a certain way. You're going to treat people a certain way. And at that point in time, he's like, why would I be involved in that? So you have to understand, and you have to look at, how do I present myself? A lot of you guys are good, are fantastic at looking great. You know, I got my hair done, my nails done, lashes and all that stuff. But then when you actually get to know somebody, it was kind of like, I don't really want to move forward with this person anymore.